Look, let's see. Let's see if me and Nis show up on screen. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not showing up. What's going on? Yoda's there. Zeva's there.
Yeah, you were all that matters, obviously. I'm kidding.
Obviously, darling. That's usually what happens. I am the most important. Oh, Zeva, thank you so much for the follow.
You hurt me. You hurt me so much. And I was just like, I thought I had done this already.
It's perfectly fine, man. It's perfectly
I was just like,
fine.
wait, I hadn't done this?
Very quick, let me unfollow and refollow real quick.
It's
well, let's get the hype bomb.
That's it's perfectly fine, guys. All right, so welcome to our glorious session 0, where we discover the world, the players, the characters, and the rules. Usually, what I do for session 0 is I start out by introducing the setting. We already chose the setting then. I believe going with Tengoku is probably the best idea. If it is the more open. Redu, thank you for the follow. Nice. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. So that's what we do first. Then I like to go over a few rules, just discussing things, just making sure we're all on the same page for what we want. It's always helpful. And then we go for the characters. Then we discuss the characters. Then we go for the what's it called? The stats. We roll for stats. We work out what we need. I usually end up just making your character sheets for you. I don't really mind since it's the start. But there are a few things that we do need to get out of the way. That it does require player choice. But don't worry, I will walk you through everything. I will hold your hand for the newbies. We'll hold your hand the whole way, and your any and all questions you may have, you just stop me and ask me, Massive, what is this? And I'll tell you happily because, believe it or not, I adore talking about D&D, and I adore talking about the settings and the worlds and the characters. So just give me any chance and opportunity to just be a nerd, okay?
Spoken like a true DM.
Yes. Well, I've been doing this for a few years. Several. Yes. Anyway, and just FYI, I started DMing because my first DM was horrible, and that's why I want to be a good DM for first-time players. That's basically it.
So you took the phrase, if you want it done right, do it yourself pretty literally.
Extremely literally, yes. Yes, that.
I recommend that to everybody.
Yeah. If you have a shit DM, just pick up a book and just angrily make your first campaign just to prove how you can do it better. And that anger fueled me for like 7 or 8 years. Anyway.
That's how I became a VTuber, actually.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, being wronged and whatnot does work well for a lot of stuff. Also, Isa, thank you for the host, whoever you are.
No problem.
The mystery is real.
Yes. All right. So we are going with Tengoku. We are going with the high mid fantasy setting, which is not the one I used for the other one. The other one is more of a low fantasy, more of a Game of Thrones kind of feel with a lot of backstabbing and nastiness. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to read you a little passage that I have about the setting, so you have an idea of what we are going to be working on. Also, high work. And yes, so this little one shot of ours will be set in one of the many branches of the Eliwin, also called the World Tree. Each branch is a world in of itself. with its own people, continents, oceans, sometimes even laws of physics and magics. All that good stuff. Well, a long time ago, the branches were independent of each other, never interacting. A great event called the Binding created points where some branches would connect with one another, and these points became hubs for civilization to flourish. The hubs became towns, then cities, then many of them became massive metropolises. Metropolisi? Big ass cities. Yes. Often nicknamed the bridge cities. You lot live in one of these bridge cities, or at least you've moved to one of these. This city, called Tengoku, is heavily influenced by Eastern culture. So you'll see a lot of influence by Japanese and Chinese cultures. It exists. The city itself has the city itself has existed before the Binding happened. It was the home of the Oni. Oni are these really big, really strong creatures. They have either one or two horns, red skin or blue skin, and they tend to be very feudal in nature and very, how should I put this? Aggressive and warmongering at times, but since the Binding happened in one of their major cities, they started to connect their civilization with other civilizations. And what happened was they flourished. They anyone that joins their city adds to the city, but the culture itself still they have a strong identity. So the Oni culture will remain in the city a lot of the time. Now, Tengoku is a big city with tall buildings, overpopulation, and tons of problems. In the Oni language, Tengoku means heaven, and many call this name ironic. This is because it is the home of multiple criminal syndicates and less than friendly organizations. But it also has various groups, including 3 different colleges, libraries, guilds, and so on. If you look for it, you'll likely find it in this place. Now, we haven't discussed characters, so we haven't discussed how you will be interacting with this world. What is your background? What is your experience with this world? But are you following me so far? Any questions?
Yeah,
Yes.
I am following.
If we're following.
All right. If you have,
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at the yawn.
Sorry, I'm looking up.
Yeah,
it's perfectly.
very riveting.
It's fine. I love it. I love it.
She just woke up.
I know. It's fine. So, if you at any moment you have any and all questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Again, I like to nerd out. So, first of all, I have a couple of quick
I
questions.
just want to make one comment. I
Yes.
just want to rename New York as no longer New York City, but just New York Big Ass City.
New York, big
Have
ass
all
city.
together.
Yes.
All in one spot.
It's much easier to call it than a metropolis and stuff. It's just big ass city. There we go. All right. So, I have a couple of quick questions. This is out of game, so everyone is on the same page. So, D&D is focused on. There's basically 3 pillars. So it's focused on 3 things: combat, exploration, and roleplay. All right. So, whenever we play D&D, these 3 things are always the focus, are always present in the game in different amounts. So combat, easy to grasp. It's basically fighty things, kill things, as much bloodshed as you want, as much action as you want. It doesn't actually have to be like combat. It can be just chase scenes and just you're in an action movie. exploration deals more with exploring the world, exploring the lore, exploring sometimes exploring yourselves, but that dips into role playing a bit. But it's more exploring the world and the characters and learning more about that. And then there's role play, which is how much do you want to talk, interact? Do you want to focus on just going around talking to people, talking about your feelings and talking about your character? So usually a one shot and usually a campaign is a combination of these three in different degrees. So is there any one of these three pillars that each of you is more attracted to or would like to focus on more?
To me personally, it's just I like to play everything by ear.
Mm-hmm.
I like a good mix.
Okay, good mix.
Yeah, I agree with Issa. I like a good mix too.
Okay. So a good mix that is perfectly good and that gives me a lot of freedom then. I ask this because I do know players that are more leaning towards the action, players that do not like the roleplay aspect. So I do lessen that part and give them more what they want so they can have fun. But if it is divided, that's perfect. All right. Second thing, what general tone of the game do you want? Do you want a more dramatic game, a more comedic game, a more mystery, a political thriller, a horror game, or just an action game, or just an adventure game?
All I know is I'm ready. I'm ready for every plan we make to go wrong. That's really what I know.
Adventure. Probably. I'm personally not super interested in like the politics of like some magical town. I'll just say that. No, not politics.
That's
I
perfectly
can
fine.
agree with a bit of a limit on that as well. I mean, politics are somewhat inescapable to at least some degree. If you piss off the town guard, it's technically politics.
Yeah, if you piss off the mayor, you're gonna be dealing with politics, but not. But yeah, Rihanna, sorry.
Just as a note, but WorkSave said you might want to turn us up a little bit. We might be a bit quiet.
Oh, I did. I just.
Oh, you did. Okay, you're
Yeah, I just
stealthy
did.
ninja, and you did it. Okay. I'm cool with adventure. I'm cool with whatever. I'm pretty like I'm just here. I just want to play D&D. I'm just like kind of like I'm just like we'll do whatever. I'm fine with it.
All right.
Yeah, exactly. You're here for the
Whatever.
ride because it's more about being reactive.
Whatever you want to throw at us, pretty much.
All right. That's good. That's great. So another question: if you were to give it a rating, PG, PG-13, or R, what's cool with you?
PG-13 between PG-13 and R because it's action movie, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, PG-13 is there is some bloodshed and gore, but it's controlled. Like the cursing is more controlled. If it's R, it's just whatever happens, yo. It's just if
I'm
everyone's
comfortable with everything,
okay.
so it's up to you guys.
I'm comfortable with
No.
Totally fine with R or PG-13. Either or is fine.
All right, cool. If all right, cool. All right. That is it for my general questions. This is just so I know what to set the game at, just so I have an idea. Now, we will be discussing the characters. Okay. So, first of all, who has an idea? I know some of you do. Who has an idea of their characters that would like to start us up? Isa.
What? What?
We're putting you on the spot. It seems.
I mean,
What do you
Isa.
mean? Rihanna knew she wanted to be a barbarian before anyone.
Okay, let's go with Rihanna then. Let's go. Let's go with Rihanna then. All right,
Okay.
Rihanna. the points of interest for creating a character. Let's go through them. For race, this is Tengoku. This is a bridge city. This is a connecting point of several cultures, several worlds, several species that make their home here. So you do have a ton of freedom in terms of what you want to choose. I know you want to play a barbarian. That is already established in terms of class, but class is not everything. So,
Yeah.
when you think about your character, what race do you think about that would fit her?
I don't know the races super well in D&D, but I just want to know if there's like lizard people in
That
D&D.
is,
There
there
are.
is definitely,
Oh my god.
definitely lizard people. You
I want to
have
be a lizard person.
you. There we go, Riona. You can definitely be a lizard person. Let me check just so you have an idea. Well, first of all, you have the standard lizard folk. The lizard folk. My phone should shut the fuck up. Sorry. There we go.
I
Sorry.
thought we weren't going to swear, and I was
I-
going to die inside.
I am so sorry, but I just swear a lot. I am sorry, not sorry. It's just part of how I was raised. I'll try to cut back
I
on it.
never swear. My streams are totally rated E for everyone.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
We're totally not going to talk about the EDM again.
Shut the fuck up. We're not talking about it.
Oh, all right.
Eh.
All right. So
Oh,
you have the lizard folk, which
we'll
are
talk about that later.
yes, we'll talk about that later. You have the lizard folk, which are basically humanoid lizards. Okay, that's one of your options if what you want are the lizards, the gecko people. Another option you do have is a dragonborn, which are less lizards and more dragons. It's still, big scaly dudes, but it's more of a dragon kind of thing. Finally, you have the Yuan-ti, which are basically snake people. So I'm giving you the whole reptile genre to pick from. So
I think I still want to be lizard folk. I want to be a lizard.
there we go.
Specifically.
There we go. So you're a lizard folk. What does that entail? First of all, you usually come from a select of different environments. You can come from swamps, you can come from deserts, you can come from forests. It all shapes what you are and what you are as a lizard. What you are as a person, your culture, and sometimes what you look like. It's not super important, but it's important to know where you come from, obviously. So, as a lizard person, just I'll have everything in your character sheet so you have an idea, so you know when we play. This is just so you have an idea. You're really good at swimming. You gain the ability to bite people with your nasty fangs. You can hold your breath for 15 minutes. It's pretty good. You're really good in the survival aspect of things, and you also have these scales around your body that protect you from harm, so it makes you more harder to hit in general, which will kind of not mesh that well with the barbarian thing, but that's perfectly fine. You don't have to worry about that. So, Riona, you are a lizard. You have a tongue that keeps coming out and licking your eyeballs because you don't have eyelids to blink. I'm sorry, that's how lizard folks work. All right.
That's what I've always dreamed of being.
Oh, there we go.
Sending to her true form. And
Yes.
I thought I was the one who shapeshifts.
Well, we always see this pretty cute Riona. What might lurk in the depth? Anyway, I'm just yeah, okay. As for age, usually the lizard folk, their ages, they usually mature at around 14, and they can live up to 60 years old. What is the age, more or less, that you're looking to have?
I want to be a 30-year-old lizard in his midlife crisis.
Perfect. Perfection. Perfection. All right. Next question. Background. So, to pick a background, do you have an idea of what life was for this lizard folk before they entered Tengoku? Now, two questions. First of all, what is the sorry? First of all, is this lizard folk from Tengoku, or are they from another branch, another place, not original to this city?
Well, that was Thunder.
Thunder.
Well, I would say they probably have been traveling here and there. So I would say that they have been to Tengoku several times. They don't necessarily live there, though.
Okay, so they're not originally from Tengoku either.
No.
Okay. All right. Do you have an idea for their background? What do you want from? Are they like a traveling merchant? Are there anyone special with the status in their culture, or just random dude? What are you thinking?
I would say I was thinking like a mercenary, like a traveling mercenary. They do whatever for money.
Traveling mercenary. That is perfect. Let me just note it down real quick. Do you have a name?
Hmm.
No
Trying
pressure.
to think of a good name.
That's no pressure at all.
I'm clenching for this. I want to hear this.
Why are you clenching? What are you clenching anyways? Your butt cheeks?
I don't know. That's up to you.
Essek. There we go. ESSIK Essek.
Did you just dump that into a name generator?
Huh?
Did you just dump that into a name generator?
No, I didn't. I just came up with something off the top of my head.
Okay, Essek, nice. So Essek is a traveling mercenary. All right.
Good name though. Thank you, Orcsave. Thank you. I tried my best.
All right, all right.
Hopefully it doesn't mean anything offensive in a language that I don't know.
The lizard folk language tends to be more borrowing from Draconic, so they tend to be more kind of like
Okay, I picked something pretty thematically correct.
No, you pick, so Essek. That's good. That's good. All right. Next question would be, what are they good at? Like, are they more of the get in your face and beat the shit out of people? Are they more of a stand back? Not really the tanky. More of a rate. I know they're barbarian, but barbarians can be a lot of things, not just beat
Ooh,
people
that was
up.
a big clap.
Well, okay. I would
Net
say
never
they're
drops
good
from
at,
the
like,
storm,
getting
but
in
if it
there.
does, I'm just letting you guys be aware.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna say that Essek is more of like get in there and get things done, like very like meat tank, because he doesn't think very well.
All right.
Using his brain.
All right. So meat
Head
tank.
empty.
That's perfectly fine. Meat tank. Which makes sense because he doesn't even wear armor as a barbarian. So, meat tank. He just very, very happily goes ahead and beats people up. What's his hobby?
I'm gonna say his hobby includes he likes watching clouds. Completely random and out of nowhere, but he enjoys cloud watching.
Okay, that's wonderful.
You're kind of fading in and out a bit. It
Yeah.
sounds like you're leaning closer and further from your mic. Are you like bobbing a little bit?
Oh, no, I'm not. Sorry. I can try to fix it.
All right. No
I
worries.
just don't want to lose anything that you're saying because I'm trying to pay attention and absorb this information.
Well, it's going to be on the VOD if you want to check out afterwards. I always like to record these sessions so I can, check back to see if I missed anything. But cloud watching, that is brilliant. All right. I only have one more question for you. One more question for you. Okay, Riona, I am going to need 2 characters from his past. Can be family, friends, enemies, whatever you want. They can be dead, they can be alive, anything you want. I just need 2 people from his past.
Let's start with maybe his dad, because I'm gonna assume he looked up to his dad and basically got his profession from his dad.
And what the name would be?
Oh dear God, names.
Listen. You only have to deal with names in session 0. I'm the one that has to deal with names throughout the whole campaign. With players that ask for random names out of every single villager they spot. So,
I have a history of kidnapping random people.
Let's go with his dad's name is Russ.
Russ. Okay. All right.
And then he probably had like a human friend that was like he hung out with and he went on journeys with.
Okay, human friends. And Merc. And the name would be
Let's call her Tabitha. There we go.
Tabitha. Okay. All right. Lovely. All right, so we are going.
That's interesting name choices.
I don't know what I'm doing, okay?
It's fine.
There's nothing I'm not making fun of you. I'm legitimately saying that.
Yeah, just say the first thing that comes to mind. It's totally fine. We can work with it. And this is all just to create the character that you're going to have fun with. Okay, so now we are actually going to go with Yisa because Zeev is the only one that doesn't have a character that he's told me yet. A class.
Fair. Yep.
So,
I did.
I'm randomizing everything.
Okay. So
I'm really good at putting pieces together.
All right. So, Yisa, do you have a race in mind?
Okay, wait. Zebeth, are you still going to lick rocks? Because that's very heavily depends on which.
Don't make a character, Zevith. Don't answer that. Don't make a character based on what Zevith is going to make. If he likes to lick rocks, he likes to lick rocks. That is a thing.
Okay,
Don't kink shame him, please.
I'm not king shaming him, but I'm not. I guess I won't.
It's
say
not even a
Goliath.
kink. Who said anything about this being sexual in the first place?
Okay, I was either going to. Well, I am going to be a monk, right? But I was torn between either being a water genasi, or I was going to be a Goliath.
A Goliath. All right. So you have
I'm
two
thinking
options.
maybe.
Wait, if you're gonna become a water genasi, if I drink water, would that also make you just would that also influence?
No,
just throwing that out there.
No, I'm just saying. We both from based on earlier conversations, I was like, wait a minute, what do you mean lick rocks? I think I got to rethink this. So I didn't want it to be awkward.
It's not awkward. Also, just want to point out, Goliath aren't actually made of rock.
Oh, because in their description, they look like they're carved from rock.
No, they have giant origins. But their bodies themselves are hard as rocks, but they're not actually rocks.
It's the type of abs you can grate cheese off of.
Yeah,
that's
basically.
the thing they really want.
I don't even know what the Goliath's abilities are. I just know what the water ganasis are.
Okay, but do you have a preference between either of them?
No, I could play either or.
Okay, but you do have to pick one.
Yeah, but the thing is I don't know anything about the Ganassi, so I don't know if I want to.
Okay, so allow me to just explain a little bit about the Ganassi. Ganassi are their origins are in elementals. So that's why there's fire, earth, wind, and water Ganassi. Usually, somewhere down the line of the Ganassi, some parent or grandparent or what have you, either had an encounter with the elemental plane, which is where basically where all of the elements come from. It's the primordial base plane of everything, where it's in the where all of these elements converge. It's where the world tree was born. So what happened was someone, usually a human, had some connection with the elemental plane. Either they walked into it, or they met some elemental, and some energy was transferred, or something like that, and their descendants come out warped and changed by these elemental energies. That's why the Ganassi usually come from human parents, just totally normal people. And once a Ganassi is born, they have these different features and some kind of elemental powers, basic elemental powers, but they do have some elemental influence. The water Ganassi usually, when you touch a water Ganassi's skin, they tend to be more. It's almost like they're always sweating, but they don't actually. It's not actual sweat. It's just water that they produce from their bodies, and they also gain some water abilities. There's also another way of creating a Ganassi, and that's by having when a papa elemental and a mama human like each other very, very much,
or the other way around.
Or the other way around, yes. But when they love each other very, very much, the Ganassi might happen, or nothing, or they just might die, but it might happen. Greyhound, watch. Okay. Interplanetary glory hole. Yeah. All right. So that is the Ganassi.
Fair.
Now Goliath. The Goliath are descended from giants. There are giants. They are big people. They stand minimum 12 to 15 feet tall. The smallest ones. The tallest ones, I think they go up to 20 something feet.
Goliath or giants?
No.
Okay.
Giants.
Yeah.
Goliaths actually come from earth giants. Earth giants are, if you look at an earth giant, they tend to be more human-like. They just look like very skinny, tall humans, and shaved heads, and they do have some earth powers. The Goliath are offshoots of those giants. It's again interbreeding, kind of walks in, kind of has an influence here, but the Goliath tend to live in mountains. They tend to come from mountain ranges, or sometimes even on Antarctic, or just generally cold areas, because they do have a lot of cold resistances, at least environmental cold resistances. They tend to be, I think the smallest Goliath tends to be about 7 feet tall. They can get to about 10 feet tall. So they are big people. They are very pale. They have very hard bodies, almost like stone. The stone giants that they come from. They do be thick, yes, Scandia. They do be thick. They do be strong. They have more of a tribal nature, although that's the original culture. They can come from other places and have other types of cultures, of course. And they tend to be, big, strong lads with pale skins and heavy tattoos. The tattoos are usually, each tribe has their own tattoos, and when they achieve something, they gain specific tattoos. So their tattoos actually tells the story of their tribe and culture and their own story. So you have these two options. You have the Goliath, or you have the Ganassi, and any of them work. Any of them can
Oh,
become
interesting.
monks.
Yeah, because like depending on which one I choose, it will be completely different characters. So maybe I should flip a coin.
That is completely up to you. Play what you feel you will enjoy. That's the
I'll
most
do
important
coin
thing.
flip. Heads is Water Ganassi,
Mhm.
and tails is Goliath.
What world we live in where we go, I'll do a coin flip, and we immediately go to Google to do an electronic coin flip.
Who has
I'll be
coins?
I use Google Coin. Google will
Yeah,
flip a
yeah.
coin for you.
All right, so
I will pick the Goliath.
Goliath.
Yes,
So
a 7-foot tall Goliath.
a 7 foot tall lady that hits people with an
Battle
oar,
paddle.
yeah, battle paddle. And mind you, this is a paddle made for a Goliath, so it's even bigger.
Oh shit.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, you're gonna hit people very hard.
You
and
were
they're-
complaining about my rock thing, but you're literally going to paddle people.
Oh no! Oh
It's
no!
just
Ah,
a reskinned quarterstaff. Calm down.
uh-huh, uh-huh, mm-hmm,
That's a paddling. That's a paddling. You want to fight us? That's a paddling. All right, all right. So, Yisa, you are now a big, strong Goliath monk. Good, 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 good. Goliath, 7 feet tall, monk. Does she have a name? He or he?
My name is Isa. Is that okay?
The name is Yisa. There we go.
Yeah,
Perfectly fine.
but no, it's ISA. Isa.
I.S. Isa. Okay, that's
Yeah, like but
Like
it's 'cause
Isabella.
gotta stick to like the mountainous terrain and stuff. Isa. Yeah.
That's perfectly fine. All right.
The wombo combo.
The wombo combo. All right. Age. How old would this Goliath lady be? The Goliaths tend to live. I think it's about the same as humans, though. Goliaths have lifespan comparable to humans. Yeah, so it's basically like humans. So, how old would she be?
Let's make her 30.
30. So we have a group of seasoned people so far.
What do you mean seasoned?
Seasoned.
I mean, in these kinds of settings, having reached 30 years of age as mercenaries and fighters and adventurers, that means you've seen stuff. So
Okay.
yeah, you
Fair.
yeah. All right. So as a Goliath, just so you know, your Goliaths are between 7 and 8 feet, sometimes 9 feet.
I'm a
You
petite Goliath.
Yeah,
At
that's
7
fine.
feet tall.
That's why you learn how. Normally, Goliaths don't need. They're so big and strong. They don't need to learn how to fight like martial arts. That's why you picked up martial arts, maybe, because you're the runt and you can still kick people. They are very athletic. So they're anything that requires you to push people, or boulders, or throw them, or knock them down, or whatever. You're really good at it. So you have proficiency. You have an ability which is called the Stone's Endurance. There's once per short rest. I'll explain the short rest later. But once per short rest, you can actually take damage, but flex your stone hard body so much and so well that you actually takes less damage from one attack.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah. You have a powerful build, which means you can carry twice as much as a creature of your size. So
I can carry so many grocery bags.
you can carry all the grocery bags, but there's a problem. They will still cut into your hands. So it's still going to be pretty annoying. And and you are mountain born, so you are used to climates. You have resistance to cold, so any attack that deals cold damage and any environment that is cold, you pretty much are cool with it. You take half damage, you can live in cold areas because you're used to living in altitudes of over 20,000 feet. All right. So that's your character. Now for background.
So I am a monk, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I read about monks, I haven't played a monk yet. That's why I was so excited to play one. Is that usually they end up dropped off as kids at the monastery.
Okay.
I'm going to say that my mountainous family left the mountains and dropped me off at a monastery
Mm-hmm.
because I may or may not have been useless.
May or
as a
may not.
Goliath.
Yes. Yes.
I
Well,
might have been a useless Goliath. So they sent me to the monastery.
that's perfectly fine. Okay, so you basically spent your life training. Well, not your whole life, but you spent part of your life training at a monastery.
Yeah.
All
Because
right.
I was different.
Mm-hmm. After the monastery, did you take up adventuring, or just are you still part of the monastery and
Oh,
you're?
I'm so sheltered. I am sheltered as fuck. I don't know anything about the outside world. I don't know anything. Literally.
That is perfectly fine. So but why did you leave the monastery?
My old sensei, my baka. So my old sensei was a little old woman, a very formidable old human woman that taught me everything I know. And she recently died, and I feel hopelessly lost without her.
Okay, so you left to get away from it all and live a new life. I assume.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Mhm.
was her wish for me to go outside and be less sheltered.
Okay. That is great. That is great. So that's background. So we already know what you're good at in terms of fighting because that's a paddling. But what is one hobby that Issa currently has?
Oh, I was thinking about this earlier and now I don't remember.
That's great.
Hobbies. I like to meditate.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you will often find Issa sitting on the ground, legs crossed, and meditating to focus herself
I'm into I'm into a lot of new age shit. Yeah.
into a lot of new age shit. Okay.
And there's so many new races I've never heard of. Interesting.
Yep. All right. Now you will give me two characters from her past. I assume, well, the master. So, what was the name of the master? Baka.
Baka, yeah.
Okay. Master deceased. All right. And give me another person from her path. That past.
There was one other monk that I was friends with growing up at the monastery.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't the brightest person. I would call him Baloo, but we made friends. Like, we put both of our heads together. We were smart enough for one person. His name was Baloo.
Baloo.
Yeah, he was a real one.
I am already here.
Friend monastery, also dumb. Got it. All right.
I've just been sitting here spamming the randomize button every couple of seconds on this
It's fine.
list.
Okay, so now Issa has been completed. Now we move on to Mr. Random himself.
Well, we got to do this right, man.
That's up to you, man.
So I've just been sitting here randomizing for the last couple of minutes. I've landed on almost everything that you can think of, from Reborn to whatever the fuck a Semic is, to I just learned a new one. The hell, where did I have like 50 tabs open because I'm like, what the fuck is that every 10 minutes?
Zivith, chill.
Yes.
Focus.
Fine.
Do you
Fine,
actually
fine.
want to randomize everything?
Oh, I'm just gonna do it right now.
Okay. Because I can also randomize for you, because I have the randomizer for everything.
There is a randomizer for everything. All right.
Yes.
You want to fire the gun then?
Okay, so for race. Wow.
Go ahead.
You can say no. Just want to point that out. You can, in fact, say no.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Forest gnome.
Okay. Keep going. What's the rest?
Okay. Forest gnome. Okay.
No. Keep going.
Okay, for class, that would be a cleric of order.
Uh-huh. Perfect.
All right. This is the easiest way to pick a character, apparently. For background, it's giving me let's see, City Watch. Apparently, he was part of the City Watch, but also a cleric of order. Makes sense.
Actually, yeah, that all lines up.
Holy shit.
Hmm.
Okay. This is
I have the ability to speak with small beasts.
yes.
By turning squirrels into sub-agents. Listen. You're turning the city guard. Keep an eye out.
Oh my god. Okay. As for height, it's giving me 3'6".
I'm the smallest person in our squad.
By far.
How tall is everyone else again?
You said 7 feet tall, and Essek didn't actually tell me your height, Essek.
I don't know what the height range for lizards are.
Lizard folk tend to be. I can random roll if you want for you.
Sure, why not? Random roll it.
All right. Your lizard folk is 5'6".
Oh, I'm only slightly taller than me, IRL.
There we go.
I have hiccups right now.
Nice hiccup.
Oh my god, this Zebeth, you mad lad. All right.
Oh, I can cast Minor Illusion as a cantrip. Mm-hmm.
As the gnome, I think so. Yes. You get.
These are all things I'm very familiar with. All right, we'll do one more randomizer, and I'll decide between the two, just to keep things interesting, because I feel like this fits together too well. This is the problem.
Okay.
Super easy.
I shit you not. I rolled again. I got Halfling. You're destined to be small.
I am destined to be small. It's fine.
Wow.
Fine.
Okay, so Halfling. Ghostwise got Halfling, by the way. So let's see, for the class, I got Druid of the Spores.
Gotta love me some spores.
Oh my god. And as for background,
what is the Druid of the Spores again?
Entertainer.
Oh, all right.
So
tough call.
You can pick between.
Recruit?
Yeah, you want to be a cleric gnome or a halfling druid.
That's a tough call. It really is. Because on one hand, there's recruiting every small animal, bird, and fucking lizard around me to keep watch, and then on the other hand, there's spores.
Ah, yes. On the other hand, the spores.
What are the special traits of being a spore druid? Wild shape, yep.
Spore
Circle spores, here we go.
druid. Yeah, because you
Basically
gain
the
it.
Finding the
like
beauty in decay.
Mhm.
Oh man, isn't this moldy bread just the best?
Yes. You gain the basically your abilities. Your ability is instead of turning into animals, you still can, but you can activate an ability which basically creates a cloud of spores around you that deals necrotic damage to enemies. You can use
So
your spores to attack people.
how tall are halflings again? I forget.
Let me check. I think they're even shorter than gnomes because halflings are the shortest.
Smallest race in the game, I guess.
Yeah. So halfling,
Oh,
ghost
ghost wise. Okay. Base height is 2'7". That's the base height. What the fuck?
So you would be
I'm
3 feet
3
tall.
feet tall and 40 pounds. Nice. Dude, I could be chucked like a football.
You definitely can. With either character, by the way.
Mm.
So
Mm.
which one are you picking?
What is the spore and blah 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 blah? I'm just reading about the spores really quick. Fungal infestation. I guess I'll go with the cleric.
You're gonna go with the cleric? Okay.
I'm
So
gonna go with the cleric.
forest gnome cleric of the order. So as if he's a forest gnome cleric of the order, he would worship the god Maul, who is the god of order and justice and dead. Basically, he's the one that whenever someone dies, he's the one that picks where they end up in the afterlife. And
All right.
you know
I can work with all of that.
you know what's funny? There is in the Tuesday campaign, there is a cleric of Maul. He's a death cleric, but he's a cleric of Maul, and he is the biggest fanboy and obsessed with Maul. So that he always carries basically the Bible, and then a mini version of the Bible that he's always carrying and preaching
Why
about
a
it.
mini version on top of it?
Yes,
backup.
yes. All right, that's wonderful. So now we have that out of the way. The background is done. Tell me one thing he has as a hobby.
Well, we haven't even given the guy a name, so let's do
yeah.
that part.
Yeah. Oh, right. Random name, I assume.
Yeah, sure. Let's go for it. Fuck it.
Let's see. Gnome names. Is it a guy or a girl? What do you want?
We'll be male just because.
Okay. So
it feels easier.
Okay. So his name is Alvin. Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Alvin.
I can roll again.
I can literally talk to chipmunks.
Yes. So since we gave you two options, now you have two options.
How did everything line up so clean?
This is very weird. I know. So you get Alvin or Wiggins. Which do you prefer?
I feel like Wiggins is better, just simply because I can be like, I'm Officer Wiggins.
Officer Wiggins. That works. God, what are you doing? What are you doing? Wiggins, yes. All right, so Wiggins.
I'm Officer Wiggins.
Officer Wiggins, the forest gnome.
I'm gonna be the tightest tightwad you've ever met.
Wow. Well, you are a cleric of the order. So, what is he good at? Like, what's a hobby that he likes to partake in with his 3'6" self?
Mm-hmm.
In all his
What is
love.
a good hobby? I would say. Yeah, that's perfect. We'll go with that. I would say carving little figurines of different animals that he talks to, just over and over and over again.
Ooh, okay. That's
right.
very
This dude's
nice.
fucking the D&D equivalent of a model Gundam nerd.
Good, good. I respect it. I respect it. All right, so now give me two people from his past. Oh, also, is he from Tengoku originally or not?
Let's say that he's a transfer into Tengoku
Okay,
as part of
transfer
like
in.
from one smaller city watch to a larger one because he's got promotion on his mind.
Okay, that's cool. That's very cool. All right. Tell me two things from two people.
Two people from his past. Let's make it a Kenku. Fuck it. And a Kenku female who originally was part of his graduating class but advanced faster than he did.
You are leaning hard into the cop thing. I like it.
And then every good cop beat needs an informant, right?
Uh-huh.
So let's just draw from the randomizer again. We will make it an elf informant.
Elf informant. Okay. I need a name for the Kenku, by the way.
Well, well, since Kenku names tend to be more about objects,
Yep.
I guess we'll name them Can.
Ken. Okay. So Ken the Kenku. And the informant, the elf informant.
Well, the informant can't, like, because obviously you don't want to sell out your informant, right? So we'll just call him Notes. Yeah, because obviously that's not his actual name. But we're
Notes.
not allowed to give out our informants.
Okay. Elf informant. I wrote it like it's a sub race. It's an elf informant. All right. And
I just know a guy.
With that, I want to say that all three of you, now have characters.
Can I maybe slightly change my hobbies now that I've thought about it and remembered?
Of course you can. What is your hobby?
Just rather than saying new age shit, my hobbies would be meditation, and I'm a sucker for conspiracies and superstitions.
Okay.
I also enjoy pressed flowers and stamp collect.
Okay.
Is that
Tinfoil
okay?
hats on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to point out that this is not set in stone. This is just when I'm asking what you're good at and whatnot. It's more of so you have an idea when you play your characters to go from. But you can play your characters however you like, and you can do whatever you think fits the character you have in mind and you think will have fun. Now, I have a couple of questions to link your characters. So first, I'm going to ask, we're going to go back to the start. So Riona, are you with us?
I am.
Okay. First of all,
It's like it's a seance. Are you here?
yes, tell us. Move the cup if you are. She's not here. Okay.
Okay, yep, no cup moving for you.
Okay, damn it. All right, so Riona, tell me how you met Issa the Goliath. How your character met Issa the Goliath. And why did both of you end up in jail?
Okay. If Issa's cool with this, maybe someone was trying to quote unquote sell her healing crystals and I stepped in to stop her from getting scammed. And
That
the
would
person got
totally
really
happen.
pissed off
Yes.
and I ended up punching them in the face and we both got arrested.
You're such a saint, Rihanna. Yeah, that would absolutely happen.
Okay, wonderful. Fight started. got arrested. And that's how the two of you met. Now, I feel like this is gonna go into... It's gonna fit, but... Issa. Now you're gonna tell me how you met Wiggins, okay, and why... let's see. Okay, and why do you owe him money? And how much?
You see, well, what happened was when I was new to town, I might have gotten into a little bit of trouble, and I've been a naive newcomer in the big city,
Mm-hmm.
and I owe him money because we accidentally got our satchels mixed up, and I am currently carrying his very important identification around the city right now, completely unknowingly. And he's trying
Okay.
to hunt me down to get it switched.
Well, you would start the campaign already, knowing each other. So, because to actually play, we can't have the he's hunting you
Okay.
down.
Okay,
Because
so
yeah.
he did. So he basically has to chase this dumb Goliath around town because he was stuck with the same backpack or purse or whatever that all it has is a bunch of like stamps and pressed flowers in his
I have a
backpack.
purse. This is fantastic.
Me.
Well,
And I
yeah,
had
you have a
important
coin purse.
identification. But I might have spent some of his money while I was out there, so that's why I owe him money still. from that.
Okay, so let's say you owe him a few gold, a couple of gold
My
coins.
movement speed is 25.
Yes, it is because you're small.
I've
Meanwhile-
got tiny legs.
Meanwhile, we have Issa, who is gonna have, I think, 40 movement speed. So she moves almost
I'm gonna
twice
be
as
out
much.
of breath
This walk.
all the time.
Yep. All right, now for the last one. Wiggins, how did you meet Riona? Well, Essek. And why do both of you have this cheap-looking first place medal? And for what?
A cheap first place looking medal.
Yes. Both of you have the same medal.
An uncomfortable win at an eating contest.
Okay.
I was thinking eating contest too. That's perfect.
Okay.
We both wouldn't back down, and they decided to call it after the money just became too expensive, and they actually gave us the medals after the event was over because they needed to sell the original medals.
That's brilliant. That is brilliant.
Probably donuts. Fair.
Okay, so Wiggins and Essek met at a donut eating contest. All right, so basically
Life
we have.
imitates art.
So basically, we have Essek saved Issa from being scammed from buying healing crystals, and in the process, got into a fight, and both of you got arrested for the night. Meanwhile, at some point, Issa ran into Wiggins and took his satchel, mistaking it for her own. And Wiggins had to search for her for several days while she just spent his money. And had his
Man,
ID.
my purse is certainly full today.
Yep. And at some point, Wiggins and Essek got into a donut eating contest, to which they tied. And both of them got a cheap-looking medal to show their stubbornness and full stomachs. And now we have ways of
I just
linking
realized
everyone.
that I'm a cop who just won a donut eating contest.
Yep. I thought that was intentional.
No, not at all.
Okay. All right. So At this point, I want to say, all of you have characters. All three of you have characters. All three of you have bonds that connect yourselves to other people and to each other. So, any questions so far?
I think I'm good.
I'm good.
I just want to know if we're going to be doing weight rules or not.
No, it's first of all, Issa can carry double, so she's basically a large size in terms of carrying. Second of all, I don't like to go in with the encumbrance. Like, you generally carry, if it's something that would be too much for you guys to carry around, I'll just tell you and you work with it. That's usually how I go with it. All right, so I'm going to create. Issa, can you join us in Roll20, please?
Yeah. Am I not joining? Am I not? How do I?
Oh, you need to click launch game.
Launch game. Oh yeah, because look at the link. Okay.
Okay, so Leona. Oh, I forgot.
Unsupported browser.
Oh no,
Give me a sec. Give me. Oh,
that's
sorry,
perfectly
guys.
fine. I'll create
Do
the
I
other ones.
have another
in the meantime.
browser? Maybe I have Internet Explorer. I don't know. Let me see.
Wiggins.
I'm using Chrome.
Yeah, I'm using Chrome as well.
I'm using Edge. Don't judge me.
Nobody's
judging.
judging you. Okay, maybe a little bit.
I've heard good things and bad things about all of them, except for Firefox. Those people generally tend to be super pompous.
Yeah.
I use Firefox.
Yeah.
That's great, buddy.
Nobody gives a shit.
It's better than Chrome. It has all these add-ons I don't have to use.
All right. Issa. Okay, so once you go into to Roll20, in the meantime, I will just Ziva, you've used Roll20 before, right?
Aye.
Okay. So if you're looking on stream, which is cool, now because then I can show you on stream. If you look on stream,
I'm indeed.
you will see that there are these tabs at the top. I'm going slow, just waiting for Issa.
Sorry, I'm basically here. I'm here.
It's perfectly fine. Don't worry. No rush.
Wait. Browser incompatible. Oh my god. I've tried 2 browsers now and it won't let me in.
Okay, that is a problem.
Do I have? I don't have Firefox.
Do you have
I
Chrome?
have Chrome.
It's
I
very
have not.
weird. I used to. Oh wait.
I could just pull up my laptop, I guess, and log in from there.
Work.
Because I'm like using it on Edge, but it doesn't let me launch the thing.
That's weird. But
Can I
work.
get Chrome
Thank
real
you. Thank you
fast?
so much for the bits. What the hell are you doing, man? Thank you so much for the 5,000 bits. My God. I Roll20 Pro for a few months.
How many bits do you have?
He just, it's endless. He just work. What are you doing, man? You endless well of bits and love. Thank you so
A lot of
very
bits.
much. Now apparently I'm gonna have to get pro because work just paid for it. Thank you. But wow.
I think I'm on Chrome. I'm on Chrome now. I just downloaded it.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No problem
Oh,
whatsoever.
you're fine.
I saw the benefits. Makes for a better game. Yeah, it has the dynamic lighting, which does slow down my computer a little bit if the map is too large, but it's fine. Dynamic lighting is super cool. But thank you so much for the bits, work. Seriously, thank you so much. You crazy
Dude,
person.
I can keep squirrels, badgers, rabbits, moles, woodpeckers, and other creatures as beloved pets.
I mean, you are a forest gnome.
I once had an awakened potted plant that I talked to.
Great. You are in the city, so you have a lot of pigeons and rats.
Mm.
So basically,
about
rats
that
and
pigeon.
flying rats.
I'll take that pigeon, please.
Oh, there we go. All right. They're not very trained. They are just around you, but it is what it is.
I mean, I don't train my pets most of the time unless they're dogs.
Yeah, that's fair. It's fair. All right. There we go. Hi, Isa.
Hi, sorry about that.
I told you it's perfectly fine. Don't have to worry about it. All right. Let's see.
I'm so ready to roll stats.
Yeah, now we're gonna do the stat rolly thing. I just need to get my face away from the dice roller.
Are you gonna join me on the ceiling now?
Join you on the ceiling. What do you mean? You're
That's
on.
where I always put my model. Whenever.
Oh. No, I'll just put it, just lower myself. It's fine. All right, so
Massive bends his knees.
I bend my knee for no one. All right. So, Isa, can you see the thing?
I can't see anything, dude. I see what your screen says, basically.
Mm,
View all chat entries for this game? No, that's not it. What am I supposed to be looking at? Sorry.
I'll put you here. Okay. Okay. Did you launch game?
Yeah.
Okay. Supposedly you should see what we're seeing on stream.
I see that. Yeah, it says I'm at app roll 20 editor or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Can you see the chat log on the right? This.
This? I said this. Can
There
you
we
see
go.
that?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm there.
So, you guys, this is just a basic rundown of Roll20, just so you get a general idea. So, you have the first. This is the GM options, but you don't need to worry about any of these. This is the chat. So, this is where you will basically do all the rolling. Then, if you click on the third tab, you will have your character journal. Your character journals is basically your character sheet. So you click on journal. Yes.
Sorry.
So you click on journal. For example, I clicked on ASIC, and it appears. You see bio, info, character sheet, and attributes and abilities. You don't need to worry about any of this. You only
Where
need.
journal? Sorry.
Yeah, you click on the third tab, then you click on Isa. Do you see where it says Isa?
No, I don't.
Okay.
At the
There's
top, you see how
journal.
there are 3 icons on the right
Yeah,
side.
I've got like a chat, and then I've got journal, but it's empty.
The journal is empty. Maybe I
Yeah.
didn't give Isa.
Well, usually you can only assign it to people who've actually physically joined the game at least once. So maybe you can
that is
clear it and then do
true.
it again.
That is true. Oh, there we go. Yeah, because name changed. Yeah. You should see something now.
I do, yeah.
Yay.
I see my name.
All right. So you click on the journal. Then you click on where it says character sheet.
Okay.
And then you click on edit sheet directly. All right.
Okay.
So you have the character sheet there. So have all the information. I am going to fill out your character sheets for you guys. I will only need you guys for the options for the stuff that requires basically your input. So, for example, what skills you want to have, because you have a few options available. So, but first, we're going to do something interesting, which is rolling for stats, also called abilities. All right. So, the first one that we're going to do is we're going to do with Zivith. You want to roll for stats? You want to roll for
Sure, I
stats
can
with
do
me,
it.
buddy? All right. So
Are we doing the drop 1?
yes. So do you know how to input it?
Yeah, isn't it 5d6.
No. It's 4d6. Drop 1.
46. Okay, so it's been a bit.
So
46.
slash roll slash type slash R or slash roll.
And usually it's D1, if I recall. That would be it, right?
So that's because you dropped one of the 4s because you have 2 4s. All right, so your first stat is 15. Now you have to do that. You can actually just press the up arrow key, and it'll show up again, and you have to do it that 5 more times.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
God damn, you have really good stats. Like
Wiggins is all
average,
about
but-
order, man. He does the full Saitama routine every day.
What? Nice. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so that is Wiggins. Wiggins, character sheet, edit. So for stats, strength. Which of these stats are you going to put into strength?
Let's put one of the 14s.
Okay, so 14. All right, there we go. Which stat are you putting into dexterity? For Riona and Isa, I'll explain the stats. Don't worry.
I'll choose a 13, but since I'm a forest gnome, I get a +1, so that would be a 14.
Yes, you do, indubitably. Okay, 14. Constitution.
Let's see. You know, we'll choose the other 14s.
All right, 14.
So that's the.
Your stats are
Wait.
really good.
Wait. No. Hold on. Scroll back up just real quick because I just want to make sure I'm not cheesing this.
So you have the 14, the 13, and the 14. So 14, the 13.
Didn't I just make
and
the
15.
strength?
Oh.
Yeah. So didn't I just make the strength of 14? I used the 14 twice.
So
make my con the 13.
Yeah,
the second 13.
Your con is the second 13. There we go. It's not as good as you thought it was, but it is. Okay, so intelligence.
Pretty good. Do I want it to be my dump stat?
Arrow.
Oh, you know what? Make my Constitution the 11. We're gonna go low HP. We're gonna go high risk, high reward. Make my Constitution the 11.
All right.
And we're gonna make
the intelligence 13?
No, we're gonna make my int the 12.
Int to 12.
And I get a +2 because I'm a forest gnome. So that's a 14 int.
Oh yeah, so you're smart. You're real smart. Wisdom, I assume the 15.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Primary stat, obvious. And then
the charisma.
What do I have left?
So 14, 12, done. 13, 13. I guess the other 13. Yeah.
All right.
You have rather good stats, actually. Okay, so
no negatives, which I thought was weird.
It was very weird. You rolled pretty well. Okay, so now we're gonna do. Let's see. We're gonna do ASIC. Riona,
Okay.
do me a favor. Go into chat and type /R space. Then what Ziveth wrote, which is 4d6 d1. All right. So whoa!
Holy fuck!
Holy fuck! Holy shit,
oh my
Riona!
God.
You have max. You have one of your stats is gonna be maximum, like max stat.
Rihanna's such a fucking Chad, I swear to God.
That is a power move if I've ever seen it.
And I have to do
Jesus.
it 5 more times.
Yeah, you have to just click the up key, the the up key, and immediately it will give it to you. So 5 more times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Look at these stats.
Nice.
I know where the 9's going already.
Look at these
Going into that int stat.
stats.
Yep. I don't need intelligence.
Who needs brain?
What the? Okay, I just want to say these are some of the best rolls I've ever seen in my life. Seriously, and you know what? I am very happy that you got the 9 because having a negative stat is always such fun. It's always so fun. All right, so Rion, let me explain to you what stats are, and I like to explain the stats. They're pretty self-evident, but I like to explain the stats with this thing. It's weird, I know, but okay. So strength is your ability to crush a tomato. Dexterity is your ability to throw a tomato. Constitution is your ability to eat a rotten tomato and not get sick. Wisdom intelligence is your ability to know that a tomato is actually a fruit. Wisdom is knowing that even though it is a fruit, it doesn't go on a fruit salad. And charisma is your ability to sell a fruit salad with a tomato in it. Understand?
I got it.
Okay. As a big strong barbarian who is actually smaller than the monk, but you're a lizard, you're wild like that. As a big strong barbarian, you actually use strength and constitution the most. All your abilities are around strength. Having constitution helps you have a lot of HP because your constitution basically indicates how much HP you're gonna get. Well, it aids in your HP. Wisdom is always a good thing as well, in that it's basically your awareness of your surroundings. Charisma is your ability to talk to people, and dexterity is how dexterous and skillful you are. So, I'm going to assume you're going to want that 18 in strength.
Yeah.
I assume so. What a Chad. Essek is definition of a Chad. Okay, so
A beefy boy.
a beefy boy indeed. Let me see the stats for lizard folk, because lizard folk gain +2 constitution and +1 wisdom. God damn, you're gonna be unkillable. Which is actually pretty cool. Okay, so
I'm just ready to do the classic gnome thing where I jump on someone's shoulders.
well, you are 3.5
Battle
feet.
my mighty steed.
Wow.
Right, I'm gonna put a 15 into Dex.
15 into Dex. All right.
I'm gonna put my 17 into Constitution.
Which, because of your race, becomes a 19.
My intelligence, that's where the 9's going. I don't need a brain where I'm going.
You just need to smash.
My wisdom, I'm gonna put a 15 in there.
Which becomes a 16 because of your race.
And my
And
charisma gets the leftover 13.
13. Okay, you're good at talking to people. You're slightly above average at talking to people. All right, those are your stats. Okay.
I am sorry to interrupt, but I'm probably gonna have to duck out because I'm starting to feel really sick.
Oh, okay. No worries. You pretty much have everything. The other stuff is I can work out with you through text.
Yeah, I figured we could do that.
Yeah. That's
Sorry, I
perfectly fine.
want to at least leave. Yeah, I just need to lie down and see if this passes.
Yeah. Go lie down. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for hosting a game for us, by the way. Again, I appreciate it.
That's my pleasure.
Feel
It's my
better
pleasure.
soon, Rihanna.
Yeah. Hope you feel better
Thank you.
soon.
I will. Thank you. I think a short nap will make me feel better. But bye, guys.
Bye.
See you later. Feel well.
All right. Issa.
Yo.
Isande. You're gonna have to do the rolling now. So, go to chat.
Mm-hmm.
Types /R.
Yep.
For the 6D1. Yeah, what's
Is there
the
a space?
Yeah, it's backslash R space 4061.
I'm surprised my image didn't load.
It loaded on my screen.
Oh no.
What?
Really?
Okay.
No. I'm doing it. Just
No.
how do I repeat?
So no. First of all, what I usually do is I don't let players have below a 6 because it gets to a point. If it's 4, you're basically how should I put this? Almost brain dead.
You're inept.
Yeah.
Like you're beyond inept. You're physically disabled.
Yeah. So roll.
This is why they left me. This is why
Oh
they left me.
my god. Oh my god,
Leona
Isa.
drained all the luck.
No,
She
I'm
drained
fine,
all the-
I'm
Oh,
fine.
okay.
I can be average.
Okay.
I'm good with
At
it.
least there's a 17 there, which is pretty good. So that
Also, I'm pretty sure I get for Goliath. It's like +2 to strength and like Constitution
Goliath,
or something.
I think it might be that.
Yeah,
yes.
+2 to strength, 1 to con. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can be strong, yes. But all right. Oh my god, that 4 becomes a 6, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, so Isa. Oh my god, Isa. There's always one unlucky bastard that goes to roll for stats and immediately has the worst stats out of everyone. But that's
But
4.
honestly, these are the kinds of characters that I have the most fun with.
Oh, cool. But I do prefer the 6 because the 6 it's still, you ain't bright, but at least you can still function. The 4 you can't.
I like
even
how you
function.
automatically knew that 6 was going to be dumped into int.
No, it wasn't. No, I was thinking of putting it into strength and being like just having it at my
You
even
can.
even being like a delicate flower.
Okay, so you want to put it into strength?
I'm still thinking. Think I have to put my highest stat into wisdom. I'm not sure
Yep.
monks would be dexterity.
Okay,
wisdom.
monks use dexterity and wisdom. They use dexterity for attacks and wisdom for
Yeah.
their abilities.
I think dexterity is also for unarmed.
Yes, so
Walking, right?
possibly dexterity. The 17 would be better for dexterity. And then the 13 for wisdom is what I'm thinking.
Oh, what? Oh, well, I guess that'll be later. I was just thinking what subclass you would pick, but that would be
Yeah,
much
subclass
much later.
would be later. But usually wisdom is what you use. Wisdom,
I'll
sorry,
put the-
dexterity is what you use.
I'll put the 17 in. I want to put it in wisdom.
You want to put the 17 in wisdom? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
All right. So you
we'll
are
put the-
incredibly
sorry.
wise.
We'll put the 13 in dexterity.
Okay. So
Do I get 12, right? If I put it Constitution, 11 becomes 12. Does that
Yes.
does that bump it up more? Yeah,
yes,
I think it does, right?
it's on evens. So even numbers, you gain a bump.
Okay, then I'll put the 11
Okay.
into con, and then I get the +1 because of I'm a Goliath.
Actually, then you
Or
get
no.
your strength is +2, so it becomes
An 8.
an 8. Are you actually putting your 6 into strength?
It's actually perfectly fine.
Wait, then I don't have a low stat for my. I don't have a low stat for my intellect. What was my
Constitution.
intellect gonna be?
Would be 10, I think. 10 is basically average. You're an average person.
Now let's put a 6 in int.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Oh boy.
Oh my.
And we're filling all the tropes today.
Okay, so you got the 13, you got the 11, the 17, and the 6. What are you missing? The 10 and the 10.
The 10, which would become a 12, so she'd actually
Yeah.
be a +1 in strength.
Yeah, so you actually can punch things. So I assume you were left behind because you're not the smartest, the sharpest tool in the shed. Not because of your lack of strength, just because you're not the sharpest tool in the
Wait. Now, how do I want to do this? How do I want to play dumber than a stick, or do I want to play like big giant Goliath that's very like not impressively strong?
I mean,
That's up to you,
that's
man.
up to you.
I feel like if I did put my dumb stuff in strength, I don't feel like it would be felt, right? Like because all of my attacks would still be like impressive because I'm a monk, right? So
Yeah,
I don't know.
it would
feel
be
like it's
felt
not-
in that, for example, if someone expects you to be super strong and carry something, you just fail on every strength roll.
Yeah.
It would be felt that in the expectation of the Goliath. Actually, which is funny because the lizard folk, who is about 2 feet shorter than you, is going to be far stronger than you as the 7 foot tall lady.
I'm thinking, I thinking it's a more interesting character if we have like because if I
I think you're missing the other part of this. I'm not even like 3 feet. How tall is my character?
It's You're 3 feet 6.
Okay, so I'm not even 4 feet, and I'm stronger than she is.
Yes.
right now
Yes.
as it is. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Although
then
although with the
charisma's
powerful
average.
build, although with the powerful build, it evens out, kinda. So yeah, but all right. So are you sure these are the stats you want?
No, I want to have more charisma.
So
I want to swap one of them out. Would it be maybe my constitution?
yeah, your constitution.
Do it. Do
Do
it.
it, yeah, I want. Yeah, I'm a delicate flower.
So your constitution
right.
becomes 11, and your
Yeah.
charisma becomes 11. So it's not actually a bump. So
Oh,
yeah, you don't actually bump.
okay, we can reverse it then.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it was better when it was reversed. Okay, that's good.
Unless you
I'm
want
happy with
to put the 6 in charisma. Like,
No,
you're
no,
so
that
bad at
would not
talking to
help me.
people. Nah, well,
That would not help me.
all right.
Well, that's also part of being a delicate flower, right? Would be like you just fumble over your words. You're just like,
I do, yeah, but no, it's okay. It's okay with what we're at.
Okay, okay. So now we're gonna roll for HP. So what you're gonna do is in chat, do slash R
Yep.
D8 +1.
Oh, I forgot to do the +1.
It's fine. It's fine. Reroll once. I always allow for the reroll of ones because then you just die from everything.
+1.
Okay, 3. So your HP would be 9 + 3, so 12. Your maximum HP is 12 at level 2. So
my
Riona,
constitution bonus is a 0.
what?
My constitution bonus is a 0.
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, so 12, your... Let's see this. Your Wiggins. Yes, your Wiggins. So Wiggins, you get...
Officer Wiggins, thank you.
Officer Wiggins, sorry, Officer Wiggins. So +3, so you have 11 HP. You have -1 HP than Isa. That's fun. I'll roll for Riona.
I'm ready. I'm ready for Yisa to throw me. Throw me.
I think at this moment it's
That was a good
Riona the one throwing you.
Shot put.
Because seriously, I think Riona is the one throwing you. With that 18 strength.
I get to RP Rocket Raccoon.
Oh my God, Riona, you absolute beast. Okay,
Do the Chad.
okay, so she starts with +4, so 16. Oh my God. So you guys have like less than half Riona's HP.
That's fine.
She starts with 31 HP.
I'm a
love it.
cleric. My job is going to be predominantly healing anyway.
Oh my god, Riona, you absolute monster of a lizard. 31 HP. That is ridiculous.
The scary part is going to be her racials, because if you read the lizard folk bite ability,
Yeah. I know. I know.
So she gets to bite somebody with 1d6 plus strength modifier,
Yep. So 1d6 plus 4.
and then hungry jaws. In battle, you can throw yourself at a vicious feeding frenzy. As a bonus action, you can make a special attack with your bite. If the attack hits, it deals its normal damage, and you gain temporary HP equal to your Constitution modifier.
Yep.
So that means that technically she can absorb even more damage.
But
At least 4 points of extra health.
Yeah, well, whew. So Riona's going to be
At
scary.
level 1.
At level 1. At level 2 now. You're going to start at level 2 because I don't want to. I don't want to confuse everyone with their, abilities.
Yeah.
So yeah. So now we're going to do something real quick, which is the last things that we need to do, which is your abilities, Issa.
Okay.
So your skills. So I'm gonna open Issa here. Character sheet, monk, Goliath. All right. So you have skills. You have a lot of skills here. Okay. So first of all, from being a Goliath. Let's see if you gain any skills automatically. Because I think you gain athletics. So, yeah, you automatically gain athletics. So, athletics, your ability to climb stuff and lift stuff, you have 3 whenever you roll. That's fine. So, that's what you do have. Now, for your background, since you were training, your background would be, where is it? Marine, mercenary, noble, outlander, sage, sailor, shipwright, smuggler. There you go, tribe member. So you automatically gain athletics and survival. You already have athletics. So I'm going to allow you to pick one of these stats, and you also gain survival. So you can pick any of these stats because since you already have a repeat athletics because of your race thing. Tim, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. All right, so Issa, do you want me to run you down what each skill does?
I mean, some of this is slightly different than 3.5. Can you explain what insight is for me?
Insight is basically your ability to tell lies and what people are feeling.
Okay, yeah. So I think that because of my low intellect, I'm the kind of person who would like someone could sell me some crystals, but at the same time, I would believe that the crystals work, but maybe I would just have like, that person doesn't pass my vibe check.
Yeah. They were just really good at talking to you. So, okay.
I like insight. Yeah.
Okay, so insight. All right. So that's from your background, and now finally from your monk, you gain. So you can pick between acrobatics. Athletics you already have. So acrobatics, history, religion, or stealth. You can pick 2 of these. Acrobatics, history, religion, or stealth. I'm going to.
I am or Zebeth?
No, you pick. We're still on the
pick
monk.
more?
Yes.
Okay.
You pick 2 more between these. So I'm going to assume you don't want any of the knowledges because of your 6 intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's between acrobatics and uh I don't think like why would I like if I take intimidation, I don't think I would get it anyways.
No, you can only pick between the following: acrobatics, history, religion, or stealth.
Ooh. Let's try stealth.
Stealth, okay. And I'm going to assume you want acrobatics instead of history or religion.
Yes, please.
Okay, so there we go. You're decent at stealth. You're really good at surviving in the wilds. You're really good at
Wait,
telling
I
if
can't
people.
perceive. I
You're
can't perceive.
yeah. You don't have the option of perception.
Okay.
But you do have insight, which allows you to tell. You're really good. You're really empathic. Empathic. I think that's the term. You're really good at telling what people are feeling and stuff like that. As a monk,
Empathic, I think.
empathic. I think it is. Also, you have 40 foot of movement speed. That's nice. So you walk as fast as Zebeth runs. And let's see, your AC is going to be 12 because of your monk. You're gonna be easy to hit. But you know, it is what it is. You got that high wisdom, at least. Okay. Oh yes, just to finish up with you. I don't need you no more. To finish up with you, you gain proficiency with an instrument or an artisan's tool. What do you want? To be able to play an instrument or use a tool like, for example, carpeting or something like that?
I don't know. Like I didn't think about this. I don't know, dude. I never thought about this beforehand.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. It just before we start the session, I just need you to tell me.
Can I think about it for a while?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Also,
thanks.
Tim, thank you. Yeah, I don't often use this PNG, but since everyone had PNGs, I just decided to use it. But yeah, all right. So I believe the rest I'll fill it up, and when we play in this window where I'm hovering on stream, in this window you'll see a lot of options. Whenever you need to roll something, you just need to click on whatever shows up here, or in this area, you just need to click the names, and it'll automatically roll everything for you. So you don't have to worry about any of that. Now, question, Zebeth, do you need me to fill out your character sheet? Because I know you're used to it.
I can do it.
You
It's
can
not a
do
big
it?
deal.
All right.
Yep.
If you're cool with it, because I can also help you pick stuff if you want. Here.
All right, so I got history, insight, medicine, persuasion, religion.
Yes. No. Forest.
I will do insights and persuasion.
Oh, you're also good at telling if people are lying or not.
It's part of the job.
But yeah, it's part of the job. All right. From your background, because you're City Watch, right?
Aye.
Your City Watch. City Watch automatically gets athletics and insight. So you actually can pick one of the other options because you automatically gain insight from your background.
Oh, wait. There's two versions of City Watch. There's investigator as well.
I assume you're not the investigator, or you're officer, you're not detective.
Wait.
You want to be Detective Wiggins?
You know what? I could be aiming for investigator. I don't have the title yet.
Okay. So
And I'm just going to be like, I got to prove it. So I just start doing shit.
All right. I'm just gonna put Issa's calligraphy because he wants calligraphy.
Yeah, that makes sense with the monk.
Okay. Yeah. No, it makes total sense. So tool proficiency. There we go. It uses you're proficient. It uses wisdom. Yeah. There we go.
I need 2 languages of my choice.
Yeah.
So you said Oni are really
They're the main.
So obviously that would be a choice.
Yeah. So you know Oni,
Whatever.
which is
Hmm.
the name is also Oni. Name of the language.
Okay. So then I got Common and Gnomish as well.
And you gain 1 more.
Yeah. Oh wait. Where the fuck's my proficiency?
You are a cleric, maybe celestial.
You know what? I think I would learn Abyssal because
Ooh.
that's what the scum are, right? So you want to arrest all those.
Actually,
demons
that
and
would
devils.
be undercommon.
That would be undercommon.
Yeah, undercommon. The scum and villainy speak undercommon.
Fine, I'll learn that.
All right, all right.
Wait, why is it? Oh, okay, fuck, I forgot about the gear. Never mind.
Yeah, you gotta
It's
click
been
the
a
gear.
long time.
Okay, so that's the skills. Issa, you're pretty much set. Like I know your weapon
I
is.
know common.
You know common.
know-
You know
giant.
giant. Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, you know another language because of your background.
What do I learn? What do I know?
That's up to you.
Oh,
What race was Baka?
Baka was well. I guess we could change it. I was gonna say she was human, but
No, she can be a human. You just learn a language from someone else. It was just an idea.
I like the idea of undercommon, maybe. Or something.
That's cool. That's cool. So
Undercommon.
That'll make me suspicious of you from
Yep.
right off the bat.
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay.
okay,
or
undercommon.
Okay, yeah. Or primordial.
That's
I
up to
don't know.
you.
Let's do primordial.
Primordial. Okay, so primordial, giant, and common. You know these 3 languages. Even with your low intelligence, you actually know 3 languages. That is pretty good.
Yeah.
You're very
It
cool.
wouldn't make sense.
Yeah,
I'm
you're-
so naive. It would be weird if I had undercommon, but yeah.
Well, it's so, but I think it's cute. All right, so, the rest. As for weapons, I know you wanna use the ore, right?
Yeah.
All right, so, let me just check your real quick. Just checking your equipment. Then I need to ask Riona about what weapons she wants to use and the equipment she wants to have. I mean, she's a barbarian. Any weapon becomes just super lethal in her hands at this point. Okay, so yeah, you don't actually have much in the way of choices. So you get your weapon, you get an explorer spec, and 10 darts, so you can throw darts at people.
Dark? Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
You can throw darts at people. You get 10 darts and you're really good at throwing them. They don't deal a lot of damage, but yeah, for long distance, yeah. So, in terms of abilities that you have, while Zebeth works on his stuff, in terms of abilities that you have, just so you're aware. First of all, you have unarmored defense, which means your AC, your what people need to roll to hit you is 12. So I'm gonna change it to 12. Toggle and initiative. Where's the armor class? Custom. So dexterity plus. Actually, no. It's dexterity plus wisdom. So you're actually you have a 14. Everyone needs a 14 to hit you. That's quite good for a level 2. So you have that.
Oh.
You have martial arts, which means whenever you on your turn, you can use dexterity to hit people, which is basically what you're probably going to do. Although your dexterity and your strength are pretty much the same, so you can choose dexterity or strength to hit people. You start with a D4 for damage, but since you're using the ore, you deal 1d8 damage. And when you attack as an action, which is basically a normal attack, you can also use a bonus action, which is an extra action that you're given, small extra action, to basically kick people. Like you hit them with the ore, and on the same turn, you can attack basically
Can
with
I
a
headbutt them?
or headbutt them. Like it has to be an unarmored attack. It only deals 1d4 because of your martial arts, but that's what you get.
Excellent.
I've decided I'm updating my pigeon to a chicken just to fulfill this meme.
You're updating your pigeon to a chicken. Okay, that's fair. You have a chicken now. Baka. All right. So you also have what's called at second level what's called ki. So your inner energy. Since you have high wisdom, all your key abilities are actually pretty good. Although at this level, it won't actually do anything. But later on, you're gonna be really good at studying people. But yes, you have key abilities. So you have 2 key points that you regain on short rests, which I will explain. Actually, I can explain now. Short rests. Long rest is basically you spend 8 hours of resting. It's when you gain all your abilities back. Short rests is just 1 hour of rest during the day. Basically, you sit down, bandage yourself up, eat something, drink some water, and rest for 1 hour. And some
Self-care.
classes gain abilities on short rests. You actually do gain some abilities on short rests, which is nice. Using your key, you gain something really cool, which is you get 2 key points that you can use. By spending 1 key point, you can choose to either attack 2 more times on 1 turn,
Shit.
but they are unarmed attacks. So it's basically you can't use the ore again. It's basically unarmed attacks. But you can attack instead of attacking 1 more time, you attack 2 more times. You can also use patient defense, which allows you to get into a defensive stance, making all attacks against you harder to hit for 1 turn. Or you can use Step of the Wind, which lets you dash and disengage. Disengage is what you do to get away from enemies. If you are next to an enemy and you move away from them, they get a free attack on you. But if you use this ability, they do not get a free attack on you.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
Is do I have to choose one of them that I put points into, or is
Oh, no. You have all of them. You have all of them.
nice? I have a myriad of options.
Yeah, you
That's
just have 2 points that you can use, and so that's the only limitation there.
nice.
Zebeth, Merez is not a guest right now, so he can actually torture you guys if he wants. If you guys are cool with it, that's one of the redeems. You also have unarmored movement, which basically gives your movement.
I call shenanigans.
Your movement becomes the 30 that the 40 that we discussed, and yeah, in terms of your abilities, those are your abilities. On each turn, you have an action. Basically, when we do combat, I'll explain when we actually do combat. But on each turn in combat, you have 3 actions. You have an action, a normal action. You have a movement action, which is basically your movement, and you have a bonus action. Bonus action can only be triggered by certain abilities that trigger bonus actions, which you do have, which is that second attack. But you need to use an attack to actually use that second attack. Okay?
Yep.
And your abilities, your key abilities, actually use bonus actions. So whenever you want to use a key ability, my throat. Whenever you want to use a key ability, you actually use your bonus action.
Bro, I've been sleeping on monks. Like, I didn't realize how OP they are.
Uh,
It seems like a really exciting.
Monks are glass cannons. It's basically how they work.
They're DPS.
Yeah, they deal a lot of damage, but they don't have a lot of HP. And they're okay. Monks at high level are the most broken, ridiculous things that there are, aside from wizards. Because monks at high levels, they gain defenses from everything, many attacks. They can stun enemies and just give critical hits. Anyone that hits that enemy gains critical hits. They can avoid fireballs. They can cleanse themselves from poisons. They can cleanse themselves from charm abilities. They can never be mind controlled. They gain proficiency in all saving throws, so they're impossible to affect with magic. They are ridiculous. They also don't take fall damage. They can climb walls by running. They can do all kinds of dope monk shit
So fun to play.
at
especially
higher
with
levels.
my int being so low. All right, I'm ready.
All right. Zebeth,
Aye.
do you need help? Do you have questions?
No, I'm just going through all of it and just making sure that I have everything covered.
Okay. So you do have to choose your spells. You only have first level spells, but you have all the spells as a cleric. You know that. You have all the spells, but you can only prepare. How much was it? It's 2 plus 2. Yeah. So you can only prepare four first level spells per day.
Yep.
Out of all of them. But yeah, I'm gonna give you time to pick your spells and whatnot. So we're actually gonna end.
Oh,
this...
that's what
Yeah.
I've been reading it this whole time. I already know what spells I'm going to pick.
All right. You actually gained some spells from being an Order cleric, right? Order domain. Yeah, you have access to command and heroism.
Yep.
Are always prepared.
And it always fits everything. I've already decided. I'm definitely going with the Thaumaturgy cantrip because check this out. Your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute.
You have a megaphone. I mean, always.
I am my own megaphone.
You are.
I am my own police siren.
Oh my god! Just imagining the gnome riding on the Goliath.
I can also use command to stop people because one of the commands is literally just halt. Perfect.
Have you checked your voice of authority ability?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. Isa. Can I tell you Isa, or you want to keep it hidden?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Go for it.
Isa. Zebeth here has an ability where if he casts a spell on a friendly, basically on you or Riona, you gain a free attack on an enemy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That is
awesome.
that is really good. So you command the battlefield.
Yeah, I can cast a spell and I'd be like, yo, punch that guy in the face, and they don't have a choice.
Yeah. Wow. All right.
You citizen for aiding in this arrest.
Freaking man, fuck the police. No, the police fucks you. All right. So, Zebeth, do you have any questions that I can help you with? It can also, any questions you want in text later, can also answer. But any questions that you want to ask me?
I'm just I wonder what I want for my holy symbol, because technically a holy symbol can be anything as long as it's not offensive to the deity.
The symbols of Mal, so you have an idea, are the owl and the silver sword. Both of them are symbols of Mal, but that's just if you want.
I don't know.
Oh, also, as a follower of Mal, as a Northern cleric, you you're not. No, actually, you're part of the city. You're a member of the City Watch, so you are just a you are a guard who's also very religious. That's how it ended up like that. It do be like that.
It do be like that, though.
All right. So
At the second level, you get Order's Demand. Present your holy symbol, and each creature of your choice you can see or hear within 30 feet of you must succeed on a wisdom throw or be charmed till the end. All right. Also,
oh yeah, Order's
So I
Demand.
can-
Yeah, your channel divinity. That's right.
yeah.
You can literally tell people to stop what they're doing and give up.
Stop criminal scum.
Yeah, basically. You are a freaking cop. Wow.
you, I told you this lined up way too well.
Yeah, that was cool. That's cool. I think that's cool. All right.
Not quite the random, but it's fine. It's fine. I can work with it.
Well,
That's kind of the
it
whole
was,
point of the random. in the
Yeah,
first-
yeah, it was random, and you made something out of it. All right. So, questions. Do you have any questions, Zebeth? Anything you need help with?
So this is all the available spells and everything. Just confirming that this website's 100% accurate.
Oh yeah, anything in the books, that's fine. This website does not have homebrew. It does have UA, but I don't think the UA spells show up there. If you go to filters, if you just pick source material, core material, you're fine. But yeah, immediately it just shows that, so you're fine.
Do all of us have dark vision? I also need to confirm that.
I don't think the lizard has, or the Goliath. Actually, yeah. Ooh, let's see if the Goliath has dark vision, because I don't think it does.
Oh, so I have the ultimate advantage.
Oh yeah, Goliath does not have dark vision, so Issa cannot see in the dark.
Okay.
And the lizard also does not have dark vision. So you're the only one with dark vision.
So that means I can spot all the scum lurking in the dark.
There we go. There we go. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. All right.
Perfect. I'm so ready to be a loose cannon cop.
Do you have a 5 o'clock shadow?
No, that would be disorderly.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I apologize. Not in 5th edition work. They don't have low light vision. Stopped being a thing in 5th edition, actually.
Yep, and it's either you can see or you can't.
Yeah, you either have dark vision or you don't. That's it. Yeah. Issa, or Yisa, or Isa. It's gonna be confusing, but at the same time not. But Isa, do you have any questions that you would like to ask me at all?
I think I'm good.
No, you think you're good. Good. Zebeth, any question do you have to ask me at all?
Nah. I'm just sitting there. I'm thinking about what type of weapon I want to use.
Okay.
Well, I think instead of a mace, I want one of those extendo like billy clubs that they have. You know, where it like collapses and
we can just
collapses to the size of your hand.
Yeah, we can just reskin
mace.
a mace. We can just reskin a mace into that. Like I'm reskinning
Stop
that.
resisting.
Stop resisting while beating the shit out of someone on the ground.
Making them beat the shit out of themselves.
Oh my
You,
god.
help!
All right. So I'm gonna rate someone now. While we're ending this, I'm gonna rate a good friend of mine, Lady Mado. She is incredibly
There's so many
nice.
directions I can take this. I can become Judge Dredd. I am the law.
Oh my god, yeah. This is gonna be wild. I can already see it. especially with the cop, and then the lizard that is basically superhuman, super lizard. Yeah, super lizard, and then the giant weakling. It's very good at perceiving things.
All good. These all have values at the end of the day.
Yeah. Thank you. First of all, thank you to the players for joining me for session 0. I had a lot of fun. And we created the characters, and now we're ready. Now we just have to work on when we're going to do another the one shot. And thank you for everyone that joined us. Thank you, Work. Thank you, Maris. Thank you, everyone else currently watching. Love you guys very, very much. And
Thank you for taking the time for putting all this shit together. I mean, and I know you have some of this stuff put together, but it still takes time.
It was my absolute pleasure. I love being a nerd, and I love nerding out to this. So we'll look out for the Branches of the World Tree one shot soon. Goodbye.